Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Hello, welcome to episode number 181 of Business Behind the Scene. Today, we're talking about a question that we get a lot from clients, which is totally fair. And we need to talk about it because we need to talk about the elephant in the room, right? And this elephant in the room is, hey, psst, come here. Can I trust my VAs with all my passwords? I love it. And, well, what's your option? This is how I say it, right? What is your option? If you don't trust your VA with your passwords, what are you going to do? You're not going to be able to give them the password all the time. That's not going to save your time. So what I do is this. I put systems in place and structure in place in a way that obviously I protect myself. And I teach that to all my clients. And I put that into a video series that's called Set Up Your VA for Success. And we suggest to use a platform called 1Password, similar to something called LastPass. There's different ones, but we use 1Password and we love it because you'll be able to share your passwords with your virtual assistant, and that is going to be, your virtual assistant will be able to join any of the platform that you're using in your business without viewing the password, right? Now, the thing is this also, if someone view the password, but then they change the password or whatever happens, it always go back to your emails anyway. So really there's no much that they can do with that. But in saying that, I trained all our virtual assistants. So if you go with our agency, we train the virtual assistant on security. We have the computer tracked by someone here in Australia, so we can remove access immediately to the virtual assistant to everything from the computer. We can wipe the computer down completely. So we have lots of resources that we get access to, and we really help our clients to be protected. But if we're going back to from after that, right? So obviously we have things in place. If we move all of the security aside, which we need and we have to put in place, and it's definitely useful to use something like 1Password to protect yourself. After we've done all of that, then we just have to trust, and we just have to go with the peace of mind that if we don't trust, there is no future for us. So we have to accept that there is risk involved with hiring a virtual assistant, but we have that really part of us that needs to just go in and trust, because if we keep trying to have control of everything and avoid completely any type of mistakes or any type of things, we're never going to be able to grow the business. So we have to let go, and we have to trust, and we have to really do things like checking and change the password maybe every now and again, right? Do things like that if you really want to. But to be honest, I have full trust on my virtual assistants. I love them to bits, and they've been working with me for years, but that is because I gave them my trust, right? People say you have to gain this trust. I actually give people trust unless they prove me wrong, right? As soon as I see that okay, I've saw a couple of things, I'm not sure, that's when I then doubt, and that's when I then go I'm not sure about this. But I go with the step of I trust my virtual assistant. I trust the people that work for me, because if they feel that I can trust them, then they feel that I've got loyalty and I've got integrity, then they really struggle to overcome that. Obviously, there's a lot of horror stories out there. There is a lot of people that will tell you the opposite, and I don't listen to those people. I don't watch the news, because if I do, I'm going to fill myself with negativity and I'm going to be scared every step of the way. So if you can, just have that leap of faith. Trust yourself, trust your VA, trust the agency that you have hired. If it's us, trust us, and let us do our work. And at the end of the day, what is the worst case scenario? Right? What is the worst case scenario? And I know that some of you have really private confidential information. And so in that case, just be careful, right? Be careful, put systems in place on how you can check and double check and triple check to make sure that nothing happened, but also have that peace of mind of having that trust. And it's really important because a lot of people tell me that all the time, Francesca, oh my gosh, you're so trustworthy. And I'm like, yeah, touch wood is paid off, right? I've been trustworthy, and I've been trusting my virtual assistants, and thank goodness nothing has ever happened. And I have put systems and procedures in place to avoid that. Of course, I'm not just irresponsible, but I'm not worrying about it. I'm not thinking about it all the time, because also energetically, when we think about something all the time, we're afraid about something all the time, we somehow attract it, right? So I don't want any of that. I want to talk about it, put systems in place, and then forget it. And that's exactly what I would like you to do. So trust from the bottom of your heart and understand that until you see any flags or anything that you're not really sure of, then be careful. But I've got something I want to say here. If you go and hire a virtual assistant directly and you're not protected by an agency, you don't have, like, we have contracts in place and we've got lawyers in the Philippines, right? If you don't have anything behind you to back you, then be careful, right? Be careful, please. Don't go out and just hire anybody that from Fiverr or from Upwork and just give them all your passwords, because that could be dangerous, right? So make sure that if you are through a trusted source like an agency, you should be quite protected, and it should be, things should be a little bit more protected and safer for you. All right, go and trust, give it a go, and just, it's a really good way for you to let go of that control, right? Let go of that control. Like someone just sent me a message and I forgot to put my phone on silent. There we go. All right, everybody. I look forward to see you at the conference. If you haven't got your tickets to conference, it's happening, it's coming in the next few weeks. So get yourself a ticket, come along, because at the Level Up conference, we're going to show you how to level yourself up as a CEO, level yourself up as a business owner. Link is in the description. Don't wait any longer. Last year, it was mind blowing. People were like, absolutely in love with it. So I look forward to see you there too. Thank you so much for listening to this amazing podcast. Now, if you enjoyed this, you're definitely going to love my Facebook group where I've got over 11,000 people in it, and they're all business owners successful like you. It's called the Successful Entrepreneur Lounge, and in there I do classes every week, and I get to interview my clients and I get to teach you all the things that I've done to get my business to 100K plus a month. So I look forward to have you in there. It's called the Successful Entrepreneur Lounge Facebook group in Facebook. I look forward to see you there. Ciao.